team. We have Tarnisha at Ducon. We have David Alonia at Tampa Housing Authority, Don Dodge, and David Flanagan with Kimley Horn. We have Janelle McGregor and Natalia with the city. Also Robin Nye with the city. We have Sean Baradin with Real Building Consultants, our sustainability consultants. We have West Tampa CDC, Mr. Michael Randolph. Did I miss anyone? Oh, Julius with Voltaire. And Saria with Ziskovich. Did I miss anyone? All righty. Thanks for joining today, everyone. Try to make it a efficient meeting. Just cover the high level topics that we need to. So I've reached out to everyone individually. Can everyone see benefits? So I have everyone listed here, and I know I've spoken to each of you individually, but 5 to 10 minutes per section. Again, the PowerPoint, if you could just send me your PowerPoint slides by Friday, I'll get those compiled and we can do a couple dry runs before the event on Tuesday evening.
Just a quick jump in. This is Mike Randolph. When you say the 5 slides, you mean each one individually send you a slide, or what does that mean?
Yeah, so Mr. Randolph, I had essentially for yours with Tarnisha and Ducon and CDC of Tampa, we look for roughly 5 slides for all of you 3 combined.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know Tarnisha was working on that. Well, and it doesn't have to be 5 slides. It could be. The goal here is to paint a clear picture to the community as far as what we're proposing. So for your all section, wanted to focus on the Workforce Training Center, job training and small business success center. So if you can do that with 1 slide, great. If you need 6, 7, 8 slides, that's fine as well.
No, but as long as I know what we need to put together, I can do it in 1 slide. That's not a problem. And
Mr. Randolph, I'll get with you. I'll call you and we can get together on the slide presentation. We'll work together to get it done.
Good. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. And then, also we have here, I'm open to, switching this order around if you all think it could.
Back on what Leroy touched on related to outreach and making sure we definitely get more new people to that meeting this time, because the majority of the community didn't interact on that last meeting, especially those people that really need to interact. I don't know what your strategy is in terms of outreach to the community and get people connected, but I do know the concern is that a majority of the community didn't tie into that meeting. So I don't know what your strategy is to make sure you reach the street level and get those people to the meeting as well. Because what they see quite candidly is pretty buildings coming up. And what they perceive is that they're gonna be kicked out of the community. Because every time you get redevelopment, you get gentrification. And a lot of people that need to be reached to let them know it's not about this, it's more about transforming the entire community. It's not reaching them. So when you have your little community meetings and your little neighborhood groups, guess what? They're talking about you. And when you have your little focus group, they're talking about you. And whether or not this project they talking about is going to save everybody, is going to gentrify the community. So that's why it's so concerning to me that you make sure you do that outreach, that you get to the people and let them know that no matter what you heard, it's not like that. This is totally different in terms of what we plan to do.
So, Mr. Randolph, I would say that's why you're key to this process and part of the conversation, because we would be looking toward you to help us get those individuals that you just mentioned engaged and educated on why it's important to be there. So it's not just a one-person outreach engine operating this. It's a full-scale, all hands on deck, everyone reaching out to those who they feel could benefit from the information.
I certainly appreciate that, because at the end of the day, see, we live here every day, and we want to make sure this product is a product that we can be proud of when everybody's gone, and we have to stay in the community to let them know this really changed and transformed the community, and also the people were transformed as well. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. So we're going to put you down for bringing 40 new people
Shucks, put me down. If it was on the internet, put me down for 100 to 150 to 500 people. Because
All right.
a lot of people I can get that are connected to the internet. And because this particular video right here is going to be set that everybody can see it, I'm going to make sure we do YouTube Live, Facebook Live. We're going deep into it so nobody can say they didn't know.
Awesome. Thank
There
you
you go,
so much
Michael.
for
There
your
you go.
partnership on that.
Michael, just so
Hey,
you know, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Pete.
I was just going to say, Michael, just so you know, for last time, we printed hard copies, we put them to the doorsteps of the entire neighborhood to the west. We had newspaper ads, we have Facebook ads, we have internet ads, hard copy invites going out. So definitely trying to get as much outreach as we can. But I think what's critical now is me getting us finalizing the second invite, and I'll circulate that to this entire group. And I would just ask that the entire group gets this out to as many people as possible so we have a really good turnout.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. All right. Go ahead, Leroy. Sorry to cut you off.